All right, welcome everybody. It's Dominique Barbie, and my companion should be here any second. He's doing something, you know how that goes, guys. I'm super excited that you made it. A lot of people couldn't make it because, they had work and stuff to do, but my goal is for you to make money today. That's my goal. Today, within the next 72 hours. That's my entire goal for everybody on here. So the people who not on here, they're going to probably wish they was on here because what y'all gonna see is probably really, really crazy in my opinion. And it's like, ugh. I feel like 2019 is meant to be our best year, right? Who agrees with me that 2019 is gonna be your best year? Type of one. If 2019 is gonna be your best financial year, your best health year, your best success year, everything that you ever wanted, you are going to get in 2019. It's not too late. If you slacking on your goals, that's okay. If you moved off the scale, that's okay. But I believe that 2019 is a very, very, very special year. And a lot of people are going to be claiming everything that they ever could possibly imagine in their life. And I want to read this to you really quick because it's one of my favorite verses. And my goal is to remind people of who they really are. If you've ever seen my posts or if you've ever seen my page, you know I'm the type of person who loves reminding people who they are. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten who they are, and sometimes we let life pummel us. One thing happened and another thing happened, and then before you know it, people depressed and they sad, and then they look at their bank accounts and they're like, where all my money go? Like, what is happening? And then their life is just flashing before their eyes. You know what I mean? But I'm here to remind you that you are very, very, very powerful. And whatever you want, you can have, okay? And I know I'm not the only one who understands that. So what I want to do, hopefully I have it pulled up. I'm going to pull it up. So it says, very truly I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these because I am going to the Father. Let me repeat that again. Okay? Very truly, I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these because I am going to the Father. I don't know if you ever heard that verse before, but it's a very powerful verse. I'm going to say it a different way. I tell you the truth. Anyone who believes in me will do the same works I have done and even greater works because I'm going to the Father. That is one of the biggest signs of like the universe or whoever you believe in, the source, is basically telling you, no, you probably seen miracles before, you probably seen different things happen. It's saying that the power that the universe has, that the highest power has, you actually have that power and you can do greater works than that, okay? It's just a matter of pretty much remembering who you are. And I want you all to say some affirmations with me because I believe that we speak our life into existence. I believe that we feel our life into existence. I believe that whatever you thinking, like if you take a second and pause right now, think about your thoughts over the last few days because you have to be aware because that is what's going to be coming to you. Okay, so you have to learn how to remove the negativity. Okay, so hopefully I got them still up. I usually keep them up on my phone. I want to do some affirmations with you guys because if you know who does affirmations, I just want to see who already does affirmations or know what affirmations are. Okay, so does anybody do affirmations already? Hold on, let me pull them up. Okay, hey now. Oh, hey, look at y'all. Okay, yes. A lot of people do affirmations. And I feel like affirmations were one of the most powerful things that changed my life. But I feel like even though people do affirmations, I think sometimes they fall off and they forget. And it's like, we get into our lives and then we kind of forget to do them sometimes. But if you can do these three things, you can be very, very successful. If every day you can visualize and speak what you want into existence and visualize on the canvas of your imagination what you want. I remember when I was broken, I used to hear top marketers on like these conference calls, and they would say stuff like, visualization and do visualization and do this. And I'm looking like, can you just tell me how to make money online, please, anybody, right? But it was really important. Sometimes the simple things people skip over. So one of the things I love to say, you know, one of the things, I have the knowledge to make smart decisions for myself. So wherever you are, wherever you are, I just want you to start saying affirmations. So here's one. I have the knowledge to make smart decisions for myself. Another one is, I use only the thoughts and habits that serve my purpose. Those are one of my favorite affirmations. Another one is, why do things always seem to work out so well for me? Okay, begin to speak things into your life. I have all that I need to make today a great day. I am and always will be enough. I acknowledge my own self-worth. My confidence is rising. I let go of any negative feelings about myself or my life and accept all that is good. Your self-image is so important. Whatever you believe about yourself is what you will begin to see. Okay, so your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. So if it's all hell is breaking loose in your world, it's because something that you're not doing in your inner world. Okay, so now let's get into some stuff. Okay, now one of the tips, if you want to go to the next level, y'all, all right, if you want to go to the next level, is learn how to do universal deposits, okay, into other people's lives, right? That will 10 times your income. All right, that means that the more value that you give out, the more you receive. So the value strategy is this, and this is what I learned when I was very, very poor. Okay, I learned how to make money, and one of the sentences was from Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret, and he said, nobody makes money. He said you earn money. Earning money is an exchange of some type of value. Okay, you defy the laws of gravity, defy the laws of the universe when you get money and you did not give something out. So for example, a job, right? There's a certain amount of money you can make at a job. It's $10, $20, whatever the case may be. That's the value that they're putting on your time, right? So when you go to that job, that means that they're valuing you at that time frame. That means you can only make as much as you're there, right? In the online world, your value becomes your skills, okay? The skills that you have, right? So when you begin to give universal deposits out, you begin to receive that back. So for example, if I were to give you hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars of information today, what will happen is the universe will bend back and forth to bring that income back to me. You see what I mean? So once you become a master of skills, you will begin to put that out into the universe and get it back. And I'll go deeper into that. But remember that. Write that down. 1 to 3 universal deposits a day. All right? 1 to 3 universal deposits a day. It comes back to you. Trust me. All right? Now, if you want to make more money, like I said, you need to provide more value into the marketplace. Okay? Now, here's one of the secrets that I learned, right? Guess what? Internet marketing, okay, it has nothing to do with your company. It really don't. It has nothing to do with the company that you are in. I want y'all, I have plenty of people on here. If you're a network marketer, if you're in a home-based business right now, I want you to, in the chat box right now, I want you to name the company that you're in right now. Just name the company that you're in the chat box. Okay, we got 5 links. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all company, and I'm gonna scroll down. All right, cool. Look at this. See, just write down the name of your company in the chat box. I'm doing this for a reason. So the more you participate, the more you get out of it. If you don't participate, then you won't you'll get a little bit out of it. Okay. All right. So we got different companies, right? What does it tell you? What's happening is this. So you have your company right here, right? And most people thinking that their products and their company and this and this and that is going to take them to the promised land, right? But really, in reality is, if you're selling CBD oil, for example, what's happening, if you want to make big money, you want to put your product behind you, okay? Put your company behind you. I want you to brand yourself. Forex people, we got people in Cash in a Box, we got people in My Econ, we got people in 5 Links. put your company in back of you. I want you to understand, people, low-key, they really don't join companies. They join you. Okay? So this is what people usually do. All right, I'm gonna go through the 5 major pain points of the market. Okay, you want to begin to focus, all right, your efforts on the 5 major pain points of the market. Okay, because I'm going to show you my 7-figure strategy. Okay, what I'm doing to earn 7 figures. Now, I'm not at 7 figures yet, but I've made multiple 6 figures. But I'm using this plan to get to 7 figures. But I'm going to show you the strategy today. All right. So somebody got builder wrong. Correct people join you, not companies. Right. So one of the thing is that you as a leader need to help people solve the pain. Now, if you don't have a pen and paper right now, I suggest you just go light this on piece of, you just throw hundreds of dollars down the drain and set it on fire and watch it burn. Okay. Pretty much that's what you do. All right, so as a leader, you need to help people solve the pain. All right, you have to be able to solve the pain of the market. Now, if you're in a company, right, this is what people usually do. They say, I'm looking for 10 people to join my new business, or I have this groundbreaking opportunity. I need 10 people to join my business. All right. That's what people usually do. They'll join a company, they get excited, and then they go tell their friends and family. They tell out everybody on Facebook, brand spanking new, 10 people, give me 10 people. I'm going to take you to the next level, right? I got 5 spots left. That's what they do. That's what all the people who, most of them, not everybody, are really, really struggling as marketers by doing that. I'm telling you, rejection from doing that is at an all-time high, okay? Is at an all-time high. So the first pain point of the market is people don't want to harass their friends and family. The reason you want to understand this is because you are going to become a leader, right? You're going to be a leader. And as a leader, you have to understand the pain points of the market so that you can build your business. So the first one is people don't want to harass their friends and family. They've done different marketing things and they've harassed their family and friends, and their family and friends are usually tired of them at this point. Usually they're in the no friends left club, no family left club, right? And they pitch all day long. They pitch, they're trying to convince people to join their program, right? This is a leadership and personal development business model. And this is the reason why 97% of the people fail, because they sign up for something, right? And they don't know that they have to become a leader if they want to make $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 per month. And they don't know about personal development. So they're literally set up for failure because they don't know this. They think that they're just supposed to market their company and their company is going to make them millions of dollars. Okay. Now, this, like I said, this is a leader-based business model. It's the money and the magic comes in from you really honestly growing into the person that has that money. So if you want to make $10,000 a month, you have to become the person. You have to develop into the person who does the things that earns $10,000 per month, who walks like it, talks like it. You have to grow into that person. Otherwise, you're defying the laws of gravity and you're defying principles, okay? Now, the other thing is the leader blazes the trail. They provide the solution that shows people how they can build their business without harassing friends and family. Did you get it? Hopefully you wrote that down. So if people don't want to harass friends and family, the leader, what they do, they blaze the trail and show people how they can build a business without harassing friends and family, right? That's what the leader does. The second thing that's a huge problem is rejection, right? It comes a point in time when people are in the business and they're getting so much rejection that they just want to quit. Or they're building their business for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, all right? Or they starting late in their business, right? And then it just comes to a point where they just like ready to quit because they're not making no money or whatever the case may be. The people are saying no to them or they're not generating enough leads. The other one is they don't know how to generate leads. So you as a leader have to be able to show people how to generate leads, right? And you need to learn how to generate leads. This is how, the people who the people who not generating leads, they doing that stuff that I was talking about earlier. So, like I said, what happens is once they do, remember I told you about the post that people do, how they say brand new company or the global opportunity, I need 10 more people to do this credit repair. I need 10 more people to do this 5 links. I need 10 more people on my royalty team, 10 more people in the My Econ team, okay? Cash in a box, all that stuff, right? Join my company, whatever the case may be. Or, so for example, if they doing skincare and they saying, who wants to join my company in skincare? What happens is they just eliminated all the people in Melaleuca, all of the people in 5 links, all of the people in weight loss, because those people are already in a business, right? And they think that their business is the best thing since sliced bread, right? So when you do that, you eliminate all of those types of people, right? That's pretty much what's happening. If you in skincare and people on your pages in weight loss, they like, my weight loss stuff is better than that. That's literally what they're saying, right? And somebody said, oh, grandma's pantry. Right. So even if you give them 10,000 leads, they wouldn't know what to do with them because they think it's about their program. They think it's about them, and they don't really even know what the person needs. Like they talking to these people, like somebody messaged me the other day. They was like, I'm in the CBD program. You do good in this, girl. That's what they messaged me. They was like, you should definitely try the CBD program. Then another person messaged me. They're like, I'm launching this new company. You do well, or you should join me in this. And I'm looking like, I don't even know you. You know what I mean? It's weird when you just send somebody a link in their inbox. It's very weird if they never met you or they don't follow your posts or whatever the case may be. People think it's about their company and they never even ask what the person needs. You see what I mean? It's all about the other person. So instead of asking questions or asking what does this person do or where this person is from or what do they need help with in their business, they're trying to convince them to join their program or they're trying to pitch them. And it's a brutal slaughterhouse, okay? Right? So, or would you rather say something like, hey, I have this brand new strategy. Listen to this. Hey, everyone, I have a brand new strategy that generated me over 150 leads in the past 24 hours. All right, who would like to come to this webinar? All right, would anybody come to that webinar? Who will come to that webinar? If you saw a person post, hey, I have this brand new strategy that generates over 100 leads every 24 to 48 hours for any business, who will come to that webinar? Okay, the people who will come to that webinar are people who are serious about their business. Those are the type of people, right? So the other thing is people don't know how to close and upsell, and people don't know how to get team duplication. So I want to have, who wants to be somebody? Come on, I want to have a guest come on. I'm randomly picking this person. Who wants to come on? I want you to talk about what is one of the things that you struggle with in your business. I want to let 3 people just say what they struggle with in their business. If you're brave enough, all right? I want to talk about it because what I want to see if anybody else have these same issues. So who would like to be a volunteer? All you got to do is unmute your line and say it, and then it gives you a chance to cheat and get a free question in. Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy, go ahead. Just name what you're going through in your business. What do you feel that is, just talk about it real quick.
Oops. I would say getting leads, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And not just paying for leads, whether it's like $65 for 100 leads or $300 for 300 leads, what have you, but getting consistent leads of whether it's 200 or 500 a day and having them convert.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. And how long have you been marketing?
Well, to be honest with you, not that long, honestly, because by day I'm a project manager.
Mm-hmm.
So I work on this Fearless Moment at night.
Okay. Okay. So have you been doing this longer than 2 years, or you just started? I mean, like network marketing and general home-based business.
I say off and on for probably about a year because I have my own personal business outside of working for somebody else in project management.
Okay, gotcha. Great, great, great. Thank you for coming on. I'm writing this down. All right, so who else wants to get on and talk about it real quick?
I'll willing to get on.
Everyone all at once.
Right, Alicia, go ahead. Ladies first.
Okay. So I think I'm pretty good at generating leads and generating interest with people, but I struggle with closing the sale.
Okay. Closing.
Yeah.
Closing. Gotcha. Closing. So you can generate leads, but you had issues closing. Perfect. Thank you, Alicia. And how long have you been doing this?
Off and on for about 10 years.
Okay, 10 years. Boom.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. All right, who else wants to go? It was somebody who came on. Was that you, Robert? And closing was my strong point. Okay.
I could do one.
Okay.
One of the problems I have is providing value.
Okay.
Providing enough value to get the sale, pretty much.
So are you good at generating leads?
Yeah, I can generate a lead, but after that, it's kind of like, I don't know what else to say.
Okay, generate leads and okay, just in what to say and what type of value to put out. Let's say. All right. Great. Thank you, Stasha. All right, and how long have you been doing this, Stasha?
Maybe about 3 years.
3 years, perfect. 3 years, perfect. All right, thank you all for coming on. So I really wanted to do that, guys, because I wanted to let you know that most of the people in the home-based business, we have the same issues. Everything that everybody has said, I've had that same issue with. I've had that exact same issue. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what type of value. I didn't know none of that stuff. All right, we all have the same issues. Some people are stronger at this. Some people are stronger at that. Some people are, can get leads, but they can't close them. Some people can get leads and then, they don't know what to say even when they do get leads. You know what I mean? So it's different things that if you can get good at these things, you can get very, very, when I say very, very wealthy online, and you can have a lot of people in any business that you join, okay? Once you learn this 7-figure formula. All right, so you only need 6 to 8 leaders to never have to worry about money again. I want you to write that down, right? 6 to 8 leaders to never, ever have to worry about money again. If you can get 6 to 8 leaders, never have to worry about money again. But type of 1 if you want to know how to attract the leader, okay? Type of 1 if you want to know how do you attract the leader. Like, I know y'all want to attract leaders. Like, I mean, leaders, 6 to 8 leaders in your business can get you to anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 a month, okay? But how in the heck do you attract a leader, right? The first step is you have to be clear on the definition of a leader, okay? Because it's impossible to attract something if you don't know what that looks like. You know what I mean? So even if you do come past a leader, you won't know what they looks like, and you dang sure not gonna know what to say. Like I said, I consider myself a leader, okay? And the thing is, those people who message me in my inbox, they don't know how to approach a leader, right? You can't really just approach a leader with a program, with just saying like, hey, you should join my company, because they're gonna be like, what? All right, so you must be clear on what a leader is. You must know what they look like so you can identify them. So would you think that a leader is financially stable or not financially stable? Just type in the chat box. Okay, do you think a leader is financially stable or not financially stable? Okay, which one do you think it is? Okay, do you think a leader has marketing skills or doesn't have marketing skills? Okay, do you think a leader has a victim or a lack mentality, or they have leadership skills? They blaze the trail. Okay, Do you think a leader has had success in the past before, in any company, or do you think they're a newbie or brand new to the industry? Okay, I'm giving y'all some golden nuggets. I hopefully you write this down. All right. Do you think they would? Hold on. Okay. Do you think they would be already spending 15 to 30 minutes doing personal development consistently, or do you think they don't know what personal development is? Right? Do you think they'd be spending about at least 30 minutes, 15 minutes on personal development, or they don't, or they're inconsistent with personal development, or they are not on that path at all? They don't know what it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. Do you think they know who Tony Robbins is? Probably read Think and Grow Rich or heard of it. Know who Robert Kiyosaki is? Been to a couple of marketing events, or not? Do you think they got a marketing budget, or are they flat broke? Okay. Would they already know about lead generation, how to generate leads, or would they have no idea what it is? Would they already have quality content that help people solve the pains of the marketplace, or none, or zero? Okay. Do you think they have a list or no list? Okay. These are very important, because once you know, at least know what a leader, the qualities of a leader, you can start becoming one, molding yourself into one, and you can learn to attract them. See, the power of this is the average leader has between 10,000 to 20,000 followers on like Facebook, Instagram, and then they got probably like another list somewhere, maybe it's an email list or some type of group or something that has another 10,000 to 500,000, list people, right? So, like I said, the basics is understanding the pain of the marketplace. All right, understanding the pain, those 5-7 points that I talked about earlier, right? And then the other problem online is people don't have a budget, or they don't know how to take people into high ticket products. If you want to make the big money, you need to be the leader. Okay, flat out, you have to become a leader. You have to be the one in the front blazing the trail. All right, if you ever want to make big money, I'm talking about really, really big money online. But how do you do that? I know it sounds easy to just fall off my tongue, but what you do is you learn the skills, you collect a little bit of data, and then you share the information, right? Right? So one of my biggest secrets is that, okay, I learned this. Once I learned this, I was like, one of the best types of people to join your business is people who have already been in the home-based business industry. Okay, write that down. One of the best types of people to join your people is people who have already been in the home-based business industry, network marketers, stuff like that. That's why I never get anybody who say, is this a scam or weird stuff or yada, yada, yada. All right. Another thing you want to get is PowerPoint. You want to learn how to use PowerPoint. I believe that PowerPoint was one of the things that helped me make a lot of money online. All right. So we went over that. You need to be generating a steady flow of leads. That's one of the keys. You want to convert leads to sales, and you want to upsell to high ticket. Okay. That's really, if you want to get to the big money, if you can do that, you can make a lot of money. So I'm going to share my screen, guys. Let me share my screen. Make sure this is up. All right, so the fastest way to 10K per month, real quick. Let me share this. Slideshow. Just let me know if y'all can see this. Hopefully y'all can see it. Let me know if y'all can see it, please, in the chat, or you can just say, I can see. It should say fastest way to 10K per month and even 100K per month. That's what it says on the screen. Okay. All right. Great. Everybody can see. All right. So, all right, y'all know I'm Dominique Barbie, aka Coach Barbie. If most of y'all know who I am. Anybody on here have never seen me before online? Y'all never seen me a day before in your life? I kind of went over that. Most people do on here probably do know me. Y'all know I struggled. I was one of probably the worst marketers in the world. Couldn't recruit to save my life. I didn't know nothing about affirmations. I didn't know nothing about personal development. Didn't know nothing about leadership. Everything I touched flopped. Okay, and what changed my life is when I started to get into personal development, and I started to invest in myself. And once I learned that what successful people do, I started to study successful people, guys, and I started to listen to their calls. I started to do business with them, and they would end up telling me different secrets. And I would invest in. I've spent over $50,000 in personal development and mentors, and that was a huge part of how I was able to learn how to do these things, guys. And up to date, probably for over the last 2.5 years, I've earned almost $500,000 online. I've been able to help my family and do a lot of things. I'm able to help my brother. He's been struggling for a while. I'm able to help him without him having to worry about money. I don't have to ask my father for money. I used to ask my father for money all of the time and tell him that I will pay him back for taxes. My family doesn't never have to worry about money again. And what I've done, I said that if I was able to be blessed to learn skills online, I've upped my game, since some of you have probably worked with me before and some of you have not, but I've upped my game in the past. I've learned some really secret stealth stuff that some of you guys may not know about that can really help you online, offline, whatever the case may be. So one of the ways that I make money online, guys, social media and sales funnels, okay? Email marketing, the grind. I focus on 3 things: traffic, leads, content that solves problems. You can take a screenshot of this if you want to. I believe that anybody who learns how to do this, they can create income out of thin air, all right? Write it down, take a screenshot, take a picture on your phone, whatever you gotta do, you definitely wanna write that down, okay? When I saw probably something very similar to this presentation back in the past, but I didn't know anything about that, and that's when I knew that this is the things that I needed to study. Okay, if you learn this, you can build any business. It doesn't matter. I've been in probably hundreds of companies to date, and these strategies work for all of the companies. Okay, now, like I said, what is the problem online? One of the biggest problems online is that people switch companies often. So if you do build a team online, you will have people who do different things. You'll have people who want to join you. They say they're serious, and they'll do something like 10 minutes later, like 5 seconds later. It's called shiny object syndrome. I've had it for a long time. I love doing online marketing. So everything seems fun, okay? But if you're building like a residual income, you have to understand these problems. You know, I would deal with people who are not willing to do what it takes, and they would complain often. Auto ships that were things that people did not absolutely need. So if there was a choice of paying it or paying their bill, they would choose to cancel. I was dealing with low one-time payments. I've done health, I've done wealth, I've done credit, forex, sales funnels, you know, and then I found out about the under the table deals of some of the leaders I see. So a lot of times when you see those people making like 50K per month, or sometimes they get deals for like MLM companies, and they're awarded like huge downlines. But when you join, you got to start from scratch. And I found out just from as I got up in the, you know, the ladder, and I started to talk to some of these leaders, they was telling me this. And I was just like, wow, man, I did all that work and I had to build from scratch. And then now I get to the table where people offer me downlines. They offer me money to do different things. And this is what happens behind the scenes. So if you're not a top producer, or you're not in the in crowd, you literally have to start from scratch, okay? And then they get plugged with all kinds of power legs and everything. If you stop working, usually your team is, you know, stopped. So I've had problems with duplication, and the list goes on and on. So people need results, right? I believe that people really do need results if they want to be successful online, whether it's generating leads, whether it's duplication, some type of results is going to catapult you to the next level, or some type of value to give to the marketplace. The way that I get a lot of the value that I'm able to provide to people is because I've invested little by little into different mentors and courses and coaches and stuff like that. That's why my when I make money online, I invest a portion of it to an event or to something like that. And when you do that, you learn things that, like, some people think they know everything. I never think I know everything. I'm always investing in myself. Or, you know, you need a top producer that will do 90% of the work for you, right? You need some type of upline that will really, really help you do the work. So here are a few testimonials. I'm super excited about what I'm about to show you. Here are just some testimonials of people having $3,000 days, $9,000 days. If you can see at the top, one of the ladies, she said, Dominique, I want to thank you for all you've done for me and my kids, girl. People in the group come to me for help. I guess I see myself as a leader, keyword leader, like you are. It makes me want to cry of happiness. And that's just such a sweet thing. She messaged me that out of nowhere because she's making hundreds of dollars a day and probably $1,000 a day out now. A lot of times I teach people things and then they just start making money and I'm like, okay, bye now, go ahead, do your thing. I'm never the type who wants to do better than my students. I want my students to do better than me, whether they stick with me forever or go to do their own thing. It really doesn't matter because I have an abundance mindset, right? So Salvador, I think he's on right now. He said, thank you, everyone. First time I have ever made any money in 7 years. All right. And the other day he had a $500 a day. That's him and his wife. He's actually 80 years old. Oh my gosh. When I met him, he's such an amazing person and he's definitely on his way to $1,000 days. All right. Then we got Eduardo. He's making like, I think he does $1,000 to $3,000 a day now. He came to me when he was making about $5,000 a month and he really just needed some help on what he was doing wrong. He wanted to learn what I was doing and everything. And then he went through the new boot camp that we have and he was able to take his business to the next level. We got Dana down here. She had 350 days. She's on her way to $1,000 a day, she says. And there's the lovely Nicole. She said her goal is $500,000 a year. And now she's on her way to $2,000 per day. She messaged me. She said, I've been meaning to share with you. I have not even started doing some of the things that you taught yet, just your basic training. This is a new course that, by the way, y'all, many people don't even have access to this. I told you I upgraded my skills, okay? Just your basic training, and these are the donations that I have been getting. So she's making almost $2,000 a day. These people are in all types of different programs, guys. Some of these people are in the system. Some people are in different programs. So this is how everything works. So I'm going to just stop the share real quick. I'm going to explain to you how you can get to $50,000 to $100,000 per month within the next 12 weeks or the next 12 months, okay? So let me stop sharing this real quick. Don't know about what you did pretty good in IPS. You're the reason I joined. Oh, see, Joyce is on here. She was there back in the day when I was in IPS. So Joyce, pay close attention when you go here. I'm gonna see if you know if you hear something very, very familiar, Joyce, since she said that. Let me find it. Make sure you stay on, girl, because it's so crazy that you just said that. Because what I'm about to show you. All right. Nobody has even seen this yet. All right. You guys are the first to actually see it. So I'm glad you guys can be here. Let me share my screen. Okay, share. All right.
Hi, it's the Miracle social media team here, and in a few minutes, we're about to show you how average people are creating 5, 6, and even 7-figure incomes from the comfort of their own homes using proven digital products.
Can y'all hear that before I let him keep on talking?
Yes, I can hear it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, all right, great. Let me replay it since I cut him off. Oops.
Hi, it's the Miracle social media team here, and in a few minutes, we're about to show you how average people are creating 5, 6, and even 7-figure incomes from the comfort of their own homes using proven digital products that they don't need to touch, store, or even ship. We're going to show you how thousands of people just like you are able to watch this same video and go on to turn their yearly income into their monthly income without having to do any presentations or convince people to buy anything. Now, if you like how that sounds, then continue watching and clear all distractions. I want you to be sure to watch until the end to see how in 12 weeks or 12 months you can create a $2,000 to $100,000 per month recurring income. But before we get into that, let me ask you a quick question. What's the most successful business model? Now, let me ask you another question. What business do you think Starbucks is in? Would you say the food industry or the distribution and franchise industry? The answer is the distribution and franchise industry. Anytime Starbucks wants to make more money, they simply create a new store. The same for McDonald's and Burger King. No matter where you go across the globe, you're going to see the same big box business model. These franchises cost upwards of $1 million each. Now, the reason these business models are so successful is because they each have a duplicatable process along with unique products and services where anyone with the funds to start can achieve the same success. Does that make sense? If one McDonald's is doing well, then they simply use the profits from one store to create another and almost instantly double their income. Now, here is a screenshot of one of our members' accounts over the last 2.5 months. Yeah, you read it right. Over $74,000 in profits. Now, the reason this member was able to do so well is because the miracle social media system has taken the same business model that's been working for the franchise industry and brought it to the online world where the average person can win. We have an automated system where over 90% of the work is done for you, and you don't need millions of dollars to create your own online franchise. We have the products and services for you to be successful. All you have to do is follow the duplicatable system and get paid. It's already working for many Miracle Social Media System members who are now enjoying daily income. You can be pulling in 4 to 6 figures per month, just like many others with our 12-week or 12-month retirement plan. You'll get access to the products, the tools, and the automated system that creates duplication for you and will generate leads and daily payments for you on demand. Now, if you were paying attention, you entered in your information on one of our high-converting lead capture pages and expressed an interest in making money from home, either through an advertisement or any number of reasons. And here you are right now on the last step of the presentation, which has been proven to convert thousands of people just like you into brand new Miracle System partners. This means that someone is following our proven process and it's working like clockwork. The same thing will happen for you. Have you realized when you go to college, you have to pay $20,000 to $100,000 plus to learn, get a degree, and hopefully get a good paying job after, so that you can at least pay off your debt after that? USA student loan debt is the largest debt in the world. 78% of adults don't have $400 in their bank account. 89% don't have $1,000 in their bank account. This means that there's a flaw in the traditional way of earning a living. With the Miracle Social Media System, we teach you everything you need to know to become a 5, 6, or even 7-figure earner online without needing a college degree, going into massive debt, or needing millions of dollars to start a traditional franchise. The Miracle Social Media System pays out 100% commissions. Here, let's go over how you'll get paid. Just like a person who needs gas, shoes, a uniform, and daily food to work a job, or a college student needs to pay for books to earn a degree, or a franchise owner has to pay for their franchise, you must pay your startup fee for the tools and training to run your new home-based business. Okay, does that make sense? There are 2 product packages where you receive monthly residual payments and 5 booster products that pay out one-time commissions. You have monthly bills, so let's go over how to make monthly income first. You get paid to process new clients, which we show you how to do step by step in our online academy. You can also use this training to simply 10 times your results in your current business. The Infinity Access package is $25 a month with a $10 per month license fee. You can earn $25 per month per client that you process. The Divine Access package is $100 a month with a $10 per month license fee. You earn $100 per month per client you process. There are 4 ways to earn: direct client commissions, qualifying client commissions, pass-up client commissions, rotator client commissions. The rotator is a system we have for Divine Access members that can potentially send you auto payments for following the system. Now, before I show you the strategy, I'll first explain the reverse 2-up pay plan. Your first payment goes to you, and you receive a 100% commission. Your second payment goes to the person who invited you. Your third payment goes to you. Your fourth payment goes to the person who invited you. You're now qualified to keep your fifth payment and beyond, and you'll no longer have to pass up any payments. And on top of that, you get to receive all the second and fourth payments from everyone who pays you from now until infinity. The same thing that happened to you will happen for you. Now, for the sake of illustration, let's say you get your 4 infinity access payments your very first week. You pass up 2 sales and qualify to receive pass-ups. You keep 2. 2 times $25 equals $50 per month in new income for you. Let's say you have a busy life, and that was all the work that you could ever do. Now you are able to keep 2 sales, and the second week they duplicate and have to pass you 2 out of 4 sales. $25 times 4 equals $100 a month. This is with no extra work on your part. Week 3, those 4 have to pass you up 2 sales each as well, and 2 times 4 is 8 new clients, and 8 times $25 is $200 per month in new income for you. Week 4, those 8 have to pass you up 2 sales each as well, and 2 times 8 equals 16 new clients, and 16 times $25 equals $400 per month in new income for you. As you can see, the pattern is that your residual income doubles each week with no extra work. Numbers do not lie, people. Week 5 equals $800 per month in new income for you. Now, let's go ahead. If we skip to week 12, the total is over $50,000 per month in new income for you. 50K. This can happen in 12 weeks or 12 months. Each person's different. Each partner will pass up 2 sales to you, and there is no limit. Imagine if instead of 4, you had 5, 10, or even 20 clients. All you did was follow our business in a box system and acquire your 4 clients your first week or first month. Anyone can do this 12-week or 12-month retirement plan. With the same plan on the $100 Divine Access package, the number is over $400,000 per month recurring income in 12 weeks or 12 months. We also have booster packages where there are no pass-ups required and no monthly fees. You receive 100% commissions and no pass-ups needed. There's a $250 package, which is $250 one time with a $25 license fee. You earn $250 per client processed. A $500 package, which is $500 one time with a $50 license fee. You earn $500 per client processed. A $1,000 package, which is $1,000 one time with a $100 license fee. You earn $1,000 per client processed. A $2,500 package, which is $2,500 one time with a $200 license fee. You earn $2,500 per client processed. And a $5,000 package, which is $5,000 one time with a $500 license fee, and you earn $5,000 per client processed. Oh, these packages will accelerate your income even faster because you receive all of the money. You'll have everything you need to be successful, monthly income, and huge upfront payments on a consistent basis. We also have a rotator system that could potentially put franchisees under you and get you sales on the Divine Access product package as well as the $500 and up one-time packages. You already see how effective our presentations are because you're experiencing it right now. We train you. We train your partners, and we help you get sales. We do all of the selling and telling for you. Hey, let me ask you a question. Look at your life and ask yourself this. Have I been making the right choices and doing everything in my power to live my best life? How's this affecting my family? Is my family financially secure if I were gone today? What if I did everything I needed to do today from here on out to live my best life? Do I constantly make excuses or say things like, I need to do more research when opportunities come my way? With the money in my bank account now, how long can I live without a check? If you don't like your answers to these questions and you keep doing what you've been doing, or if you rely on a traditional job, you'll continue to get the results that you have right now. Nothing happens by chance, only by choice. You landed here for a reason, and your breakthrough is right here, right now, with the miracle social media system. If you simply copied what our system teaches and follow what thousands of other successful people on our team have been doing, you can have success too. Make the right choice today and plug into our proven system. See you on the inside.
All right, so hold on, let me pause. Let me get back to my PowerPoint.
Back to
Yes,
the
guess who's here too? Who made it? Moseyed along.
I'm so sleepy. Yo, that video was like so crazy to make, man. It was like so many difficulties, technical difficulties. I had to start it over again. You know when you're like almost done? Oh my goodness. Guys, girls. I ain't got no energy. Somebody pump me up. Coca-Cola, help me. Nah, how's everybody doing tonight? It's going down. It's going down.
All right, so you just saw how that works so far. Does anybody have any questions? This is the 12-week retirement plan. All right. From current slide. Yeah, so as you can see, on week one or month one, you're gonna have, depending on the level you join, so exactly the $100 level, whatever. Week one, that's gonna make $200. Week two, $400. Week four, $800 per month. This is residual income, and it goes all the way to $200,000 to $400,000 per month. Okay. All what's happening is a reverse 2-up comp plan, and this is what Joyce just said. This is the same compensation plan where I was able to make my very first 6 figures. I've dibbled and dabbled in other things, and I realized doing the same amount of work, when I was doing MLM, I was making less money. When I was doing other things, I was making this, da. But what I realized is everybody online needs help. And if you're marketing things, so the 7-figure formula was this, is what I learned. What the 7-figure earners do, a lot of them, they market things that are generic on the front end that's worth $97 up to $1,000 or more. So they make daily commissions on the front end, right? And it solves the pain in the market. So with the training, you're going to learn how to close people, learn how to get sales, what to post, all that stuff, right? They market that on the front end. That way that all of the home-based business people, they are the business-minded people. They're going to need that, okay? If they're serious about their business, they're going to want that and need that. So now they're making daily income, and they use that to upgrade to higher ticket and paid traffic. Now they're making $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 per month, okay? That's literally how they do it, and they have their main program like on the back end. So all those people, some of them going to want to join them in their main program. So what if I did 90% of the work for you guys? All right, for those of you who decide to take action, all right, what's going to happen is this is the plan. Day 1 through 7, which is the first week. The first 50 to 100 people, all right, they're going to join the $125 level and higher, the $500, the $250, the $1,000, all that good stuff. One is going to go under the other. So tomorrow, I'll be doing another webinar, right, like just like this. Everybody who joins today, you're going to have people going under you, right? So you don't got to worry about, oh, do I have results or this and that, yada, yada, yada. No, we're going to do 90% of the work for you. This means that people will be getting paid within the next 24 to 72 hours of taking action if you are one of the first 50 to 100 people. We are in pre-launch right now. So if you follow the system and you do not make money, I'll personally give you your money back with no questions asked, okay? So for those who join at the 135, first 50 to 100 people only, you're going to get that 90-day boot camp. All right, I work for you, all right? Me and Aaron work for you, and we're going to put people under you. The goal is for you to upgrade and earn residual income as well as high-ticket income, okay? You traditionally, you know, MLM or different things, right? They pay you like, you know, maybe 20, 30% commissions, depends, and you have some type of leverage. With this, you get 100% of the commissions every day, okay? For those who join at the 250 level, you're going to get access to the automated income. Now, on the 250 level, one of my business partners was actually to get paid for a $68 paid traffic campaign, and she was able to get 3 sales at $250. So she made was 250 times 3. She made whatever $750 from a $68 paid traffic campaign, and you will actually get access to this. So that's like automated income, and you're gonna get access to how to pay for $5 to $10 ads or bulk ads, and you can start getting the $250 sales over and over. And you receive 2 systems in one. So you're gonna have the Miracle Social Media level 250, and it's actually another product with this lady who made over $100,000 in 4 months. She's actually you're gonna have some modules in your back office where you're gonna go through that training as well. And she's gonna actually teach you how she uses paid traffic and makes thousands of dollars per day. All right. For those who join at the $1,250 level and higher, like the $1,000 level, you're gonna get that automated messenger bot, and I will also work for you here. So we're gonna split the sale. So if you join at that level, anytime people come in at the $1,250, I'm gonna split the sales with you. Okay. Now, those who join at the $3,750 level, the same thing. Instead of splitting $1,250, we're gonna split $3,750 sales. Pretty cool for doing our work, right? And you're gonna have people do closing for you. Professional closers. This lady, she actually made, I think, $600,000 in 18 months. She's allowing us to use her system. We're gonna get more info for that. She's allowing us to use her skills along with another team that she has to close the sale. She did it for her team in another company back in the day, and she's gonna be closing high ticket. I mean, she was the one closing $22,000 sales. So $3,000 sales is like chump change for her. So if you decide to follow the training and do the work, you will get that full $3,000 if you actually follow the system, and you're going to be on a higher priority. So the people who join at the $6,250, you're going to get all of the levels. You're going to get 6 months of the monthly residual levels free, so you're not going to have to pay no monthly fees at all. You're going to get millionaire mentoring, okay, because I also have a team on the back end helping me with this. So you're going to have multiple people mentoring you at the same time. And I'm going to be splitting my sales with you. So we're going to, instead of splitting $1,250 or $3,750, we're going to split 6,250 sales. And I think there's a higher level coming soon. So pretty cool for you not doing much of the work. I'm doing 90% of the work. Erin's going to be helping me. If you decide to follow the training and do the work, you will get the full $5,000, and you get your top priority. So this is pretty much on a first come, first serve basis. We're going to be doing daily webinars, guys. It's going to be pretty powerful. Does anybody have any questions so far? Let me stop this.
Yep, going to be really powerful. Imagine you're at your job and all the new people that come, a percentage of their production goes into your paycheck every week. And then people that they bring in, or new people that come in, like every other, their production goes into your paycheck. You didn't even do any extra work. You did your work. You had other people that was working, and a part of their productivity went to your paycheck. That's what we're talking about here, okay? That's the leverage you don't get in a normal, traditional, definitely a traditional work environment. And a lot of programs online do not leverage like that. We're going to be leveraging like that, and that is insane when it comes to bringing people in and duplicating and having masters work for you and utilizing proper systems, right? It all comes together, and your hard work and your consistency explodes your income with this type of leverage capabilities. That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. The last time we did this 2 years ago, we were able to do $100,000, and I think it was like 2 or 3 months. We split that with everybody. It was crazy. We had so many people making money because people were able to make money before they even did anything, and it's so powerful. I decided, I was just in my sleep, I said, I think we need to do that again. The only thing is, if you do get a rotator sale, like I said, you get 50%. If we put the sale under you, you split the sale, and you owe us a testimonial too. So don't forget that part, okay? Oh, right. Joy said, not to mention the techie training you get with Aaron's expertise. If you don't know this by now, Aaron is the tech master of he's the tech.
I'm teched out right now. Yes. Trust me.
I do like the sales copy and the marketing stuff. He's like, he got converting images and converting all that stuff. He kills the game. Like, he just did that whole. I did the writing or whatever, and he did the imagery and all that good stuff. Let's go over some questions and answers. All right, so I see some people do get paid later. What we're doing is, okay, so it's gonna be a group of people who join from this webinar. We already have, I have at least 10 messages of people who send me messages that they're ready to join. So with those first people, I'm putting them right under. So if you get paid later, if you get paid like Friday, I understand people do get, a lot of people get paid on Friday. We just you're gonna send the money in, and as this week, day 1 through 7, all right, it's gonna be the first group of 100 people. We only doing that for the first group of 100 people. We're not doing that for everybody. Okay, so we're gonna be doing webinars every day. If you've ever seen Holton Bugs network marketing training, let me tell you what he did, y'all.
What did he do?
He gathered a group of people. He had like 40 people, right? And all he did was explain the vision of what he was doing. The next hour, he said, everybody come back in an hour, and I want everybody to invite at least 4 to 10 people. You got an hour to do it. He did a conference call. He did it again. That grew to 100 people. Then an hour later, he said the people who on this call who getting ready to join, invite your people for the next call. By the next call, they was at 200 people. They did it again, literally 9 hours straight. They did back to back webinars, and that's what we about to do. We about to go Holton Bugs style. He make $1 million a month, and we're gonna have back to back webinars every day, and it's gonna be so big. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I was on that first webinar. This is like the first pre-launch webinar of all this going on. The system is already up. We wanted to wait for the programming and everything to be done before we did this. Last time we did that, the programmer was taking forever. And it was a hot mess. We had 500 people waiting, y'all. It was horrible.
It'd be so bad when you have to wait.
We had 500 people.
3 more
waiting.
Jesus, programmers help.
So I'm telling you, this is not a joke. Is the most serious that we've ever been in a long time. For the next 4 to 12 months, even our children's grandparents, they've taken our kids to Florida, to Indiana. They getting out of this house come summer break, so we're gonna be going ham, making sure that everybody gets paid. My goal is to have everybody get paid. Like, I'm not stopping until everybody gets paid. Like, I'm so serious.
That's dedication.
All right, so let's go over questions. Please ask your questions here, Aaron.
Ladies and gentlemen, men and women, okay, when you get on a call, these are the things that, we don't really teach ourselves to do, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when you get on a call and you're in the midst of, higher levels or people that you're trying to grab information from, you need to have at least 3 to 5 questions ready. And as you're ingesting information, more questions should be formulating. As those are happening, you're writing them down. That way, when it gets to the Q&A, you're not like, oh man, what was I going to ask them, right? Or, you have that question down, it's written, you can ask it freely. Don't be afraid. You have to ask the questions. If you ever get on a call and it's like, some other team or something like that, you don't really know the person, but they're like a master in that area, it doesn't matter if you know them or not. Ask that question. Get that knowledge. If they're going to give themselves up, they're like, hey, you can ask me anything right now, do it. You better do it. Like, just go ahead and do it. Get that knowledge right there. Otherwise, you wait later, you have to pay $5,000. Think about it.
For real. Like, honestly, if y'all got them, like, I'm not even trying to like be like a super salesperson, but if you got 250 and up, you want to be on those levels. The reason I say that is because the lady that I'm partnered with, when I say she's a beast, this lady is a beast. Like, every training module in that back office is worth over $250.
Yeah, you want that.
It is, and so many people. My friend literally came over my house. She don't have no tech skills whatsoever. And she was like, "Dom, I just got made $750 from a $68 ad spend, and now I think she's all the way like on the highest level now, but she's killing it." And that's the difference, because I've been doing free strategies for the longest time, and now I'm venturing off into paid strategies, and it's life changing because you scale up. And if you have a job or something, I'm telling you, it's different when you promoting a $10 program, a $25 program, and you want to make $5,000, $10,000 a month, and you do your numbers. It doesn't even add up. That means you need like what to make. So with a $25 program, how many people do you need to make $10,000? Please, somebody tell me. This is the number one thing I have. People have a problem with online. They don't know their numbers, and they join these programs thinking they about to get rich, and then they come to find out, look, 10,000. Let me do this calculator. 10,000 divided by $25 in a month. You need 400 people a freaking month with a $25 product, right? And then they get in one-time payment. I see so many people say one-time payment. But when you do one-time payments, the reality is the next month you have to start over because you don't have any residual income built up.
Zero leverage there for the residual.
You do.
Meaning you're going to have to work extra hard. Meaning like you're going to be spending energy that you shouldn't be spending.
Yeah.
That's why we chose to go ahead with the 1-up comp plan. Okay.
2-up.
2-up, sorry. You know, brain. Because that gives you that extra leverage. Instead of you having to get all 400 people, your numbers are cut down by the work of many. Okay?
Right.
So that's what you're talking about. You don't want to. That's why people get into paid advertising, because it scales them up. Number one, they're able to broaden their reach. Number two, and number three, it's easier work. Okay, you're taking a work load off of your back. Okay, doing all of the hard networking. You got your ads running. You got your funnel set up.
And if you are at the $1,000 level higher, we will set up the funnel for you, because the hardest thing that we've had to encounter is teaching people how we do our sales funnel. We will make that for you. We're gonna do that part for you. He's gonna do all the things. I'm gonna do all the copy, and we will do that for you, because now the 250 and up levels, it's 250, 500, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000. Those levels are one time. Okay, one time. The residual is the $100 level and the $25 level per month, and that's the reverse 2-up comp plan. All right. So, so if you're doing the MLM and you're doing your program, look at the numbers and see how many people you actually gotta recruit. So if you're in the program and you're making $250 commissions or $1,000 commissions, you only need like 10 people. And plus, when you're doing lower programs, you attract a lot of people who are not ready to go to the next level. Not everybody like that. I'm just being honest. You're gonna have more people to work with, and millions of people ask you questions all day. But when you're doing higher ticket, you have less people to work with. You're making more money. You have more time to spend with these people, and they spent their money, so they're ready to do whatever they need to do instead of victim. I don't want to do this. It's just, I've been there. I've done programs and I was doing the same thing, but I was making less. And I'm just like, you need to be 100% commission. You need to be making monthly income, so you're not starting over every month. And so can you show the levels one more time on your screen? Joyce, if you listen to what I said, Joyce said IPS. This is modeled off of the IPS system, the NWC. I know y'all heard of NWC, IPS. This is like the same comp plan. The problem when I was in Infinity Profit System, I was one of the number one income earners in that company, was that the product did not have that much value, and I could not market something that I didn't believe in anymore. Right. It cut my income because of the business model was so, I sacrificed some of my income because of, I just couldn't promote it anymore. And I'm not gonna say too much because the owner might see this video and I don't want them to be like, what did you say on that video? So how long has this program been around? Are we coming in? No, you guys are the first ones to hear about it. All right. So the levels, Connie, is $25 per month, $100 per month, and those ones is where you pass up your second and fourth, right? And with that, with those levels, you get coaching. Okay, so Every week we're gonna do a coaching session. When I mean I spend $50,000 on personal development, you get something called the vault. The vault is all of those trainings that I went through. I'm gonna go over at least 1 to 2 hours. I'm gonna spend with you going over some high level things. So for the people who need value, I think Stasha said it earlier. She said, I need more value to post on my wall. You're gonna have all that value every week. Instead of spending $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 like I did, on the $25 level, you get 2 1 and 2 hour coaching sessions. Very powerful. Every 30 minutes is like worth $250. On the $100 levels, you're gonna get 4. All right. Also on the residual levels, guys, what you're gonna be able to do is whatever talents and gifts you have, you can have that as your membership. You get 100% commissions. So you can, whatever your talent is, you can market it to people as you pay a monthly fee and you get access to that from you. So we're really giving you your gifts and your talents to be able to mold that. All right. And you can become a coach. We show you how to become a coach. Now on the 250 level, like I said, you get over 20 masterminds from the lady who is a beast at high ticket, meaning she's made millions of dollars with making, $1,000 commissions a day, 250 commissions a day, 3,000, 7,000, 22,000. She shows you how to get those type of people, like where the big bosses are. All right, on that 250 level, and it shows you paid traffic. $1,000 level and higher, you're gonna get just the $50,000 per month formula. You're gonna be working with, every time you go to the next level, you're gonna be working with a higher caliber person. And it's really pretty much, remember I said personal development and leadership, it really is like your university. I jumped in here, couldn't wait. I was like the third person. Can we still do the first? Yes, you can, Debbie. All right, so let me make sure I got everybody questions. Charles, the $250, it's not residual, it's one time. Okay, you get lifetime access. The minimum you can join is $25, but you will not be in the rotator at the $25 level. Okay, because it just takes too much effort on me and Aaron's part to it's too much work to but we will help you. And that's not saying we won't help you. You just won't be in our personal rotator, but you do get the benefits. How do you do this without asking friends and family? Okay, so the way that you do it without friends and family is by building an audience of high targeted people, meaning people who are in home-based business industry already, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, wherever the case, you choose your platform, you build a audience of that, and then we're gonna show you an Excel sheet of what you need to say to these people, so you build quality relationships with them, and then we show you what to post on your wall, so you attract them to you, okay? And just the regular conversations that you have. So for example, I have some people on here who I use one of the techniques. One of my techniques, guys, is pretty much on people's birthdays, I send them a special message. All right, I send them like a little cute little song. If you see me, if some of you guys have got my birthday message, it's like a cute little thing, and it just really makes me personal with them and have that relationship with them. Like I'm just not like a creepy salesperson. I don't try to sell anything to them. I just say happy birthday and I send them a song. They're like, oh my gosh, you sent me a song. I love this song, right? And then in the messenger, forces them to see my post. Now, when I'm posting the things that I was talking about earlier, the pains of the market. They're in the home-based business industry. A lot of them need more leads and sales. And when I'm marketing is very generic, it helps solve the problem of everybody. And then what happens? They want to get the course because of the value that I'm bringing. I'm showing people how to become leaders and to get more people in their business. And it's just one of the strategies that I use, okay?
And you're able to really accomplish that when you figure out, like, who do I want in my business? Who do I want to work for? What problems am I solving? Who do I need to be looking for? Who's my desired client? So a lot of people haven't figured out that step yet. We'll be helping you out with that step, because that's a huge step. You don't know what you have. You don't know like what problems you're solving. You're confused about the whole business. Yes. That's whatever business you're in.
Yes, the $250 is a one-time payment, and you can upgrade at any time. Coming in at $250, okay. Debbie, accept the right. The 25 and 100 is a residual. That's the coaching. That's get the monthly coaching. All right, what's the levels you put people under people? The higher levels, okay. 100 and up, pretty much. What levels do you start putting people under each other? The higher level you are, the higher priority you are. Okay. What levels you do? Okay, does that make sense? Everybody? Well, are they all one-time payments? No, just $250 and up is the one-time payment. The $25 and $100 is residual, and you make monthly income on those levels too. So you only need 10 people at the $100 per month level to make $1,000 per month, and now every month you motivated. You know, $250 for 4 people a month. That's $1,000 plus. So
and with that 2 up, you're gonna be getting more. You know, so from the duplication. So that's your sweet spot right there.
Right. Can you upgrade later? Yes, you can upgrade later. You can upgrade at any time. All right. Anybody have any more questions? How do we pay? Okay, so the way that you can pay with something called Oru, which is global. You just set up an account. It's $35 for Oru, but you're able to get payments worldwide from anybody using credit card or debit card. The other way you can use Zelle Bank. If you got a bank account, a USA Bank is usually any bank in the USA pretty much. You can do that. Cash App. You do Cash App. Any payment. Western Union, Walmart to Walmart. Get in where you fit in. Yeah, hey, Auntie Nancy, she got Oru. Oru is really one of the best ones because you can. Oru is probably one of the best ones. It's only $35 and it's $5.99, and then it's super fast and easy to do.
Freedom of transferring your money. There's like nothing better than that. You know, you don't have to deal with chargebacks. You don't have to deal with this processor not liking what you're doing. Or, whatever it is, any complications, having that freedom of moving your money around and conducting business as freely as possible, man, that's where it's at. And Oru delivers that.
Yeah, if you want to do PayPal, you can do Oru is probably best for you. They have PayPal. I'm using my friend PayPal. I'm glad she let me use it. But if you want to use PayPal, I would suggest you do Oru. Does the $250 level put you in? Yeah, the $250 level put you in the rotator. What about PayPal? Yep, you can use PayPal if you absolutely have to. You can only do friends and family through PayPal, or you got to use Oru for PayPal. If you don't have a bank account, you can use Walmart Smart. If you don't, this is really gonna be Google Pay. I think I got Google Pay. I'll have to check. But like I said, this first week we're gonna be doing these webinars. Like tomorrow, it's gonna be like crazy, and then next week go on to the next group. So. If you need Oru, get my link. Don't just go to Oru online, y'all. Just message me for the Oru. Message me for the Oru link because they got a referral program and that's yeah.
Y'all better know that everything we do got a link. If we getting pizza tonight, it got a link.
Yeah. Y'all better get a link for everything y'all do.
Everything you do.
Oh, serious, you better get a link.
We gonna go get some ice cream.
She said link.
Where the link though? I need some free ice cream too.
For real. Alright, everybody got over. Okay, so what time? Oh, okay, so we're gonna do the calls at 7 o'clock. So if you join today, you can invite people tomorrow. We putting together a special group for the residual people and the higher levels or whatever. If you on the other level, we not leaving you out. Okay, we still gonna help you. All right, you just don't get the bonuses and you don't get access to some of the better things, but you are gonna get those 2 coaching sessions a month at $25. And we're gonna show you how to invite people. We're gonna show you how to build income online. You gotta get in where you fit in. But the bonuses, like if you the type of person who want to make like $10,000 a month, I highly recommend that you go on the higher levels because I believe that being able to do mid-ticket, high-ticket sales will set you free. Once this year, once I really nailed that down, it really changed my life. I had one of my biggest months in 2019 for daily income because I switched over to mid-high-ticket businesses and generic marketing that helps solve everybody's problem. And now I have people in all companies coming to me, and they will happen to you. And I want that same thing to happen to you. And then the leaders are going to want to join you, and you get to learn how to approach the leaders. So it's very, very powerful. When you go to a leader, you want to have You want to have this if you take a note still. If you ever go to a leader, you want a leader to join you, you better believe you better have a $10K to $100,000 per month blueprint already ready for them. You better have the posts that you're going to be able to share with their team. You want to have the documentation of what other top leaders are doing. You want to have that strategy, and so you can't just come to a leader and just be like, hey, you want to join my program? This program is amazing. You want to talk to my upline?
Stop.
They're going to be like,
nah, you need a silver platter, okay?
You want to hand them everything they need.
Being a leader is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
And if you can't alleviate work for a leader,
they're not gonna listen to you because they got a team that they got to create all the marketing materials for them, and they don't want to have to do extra work. They just want to plug and play.
Right. And to get to that level, we're gonna help you guys.
Joyce saying you better be professional, not ghetto. She's crazy.
It's a total mind shift when you're going from when you're like, okay, I want to do $25 programs, I want to do $100 programs. Right. You're going to do the same work, even if it was a $100,000 program. You will. You're going to do exactly the same work. You're just going to be doing it better, hopefully, I think. But it starts in your mind, okay? Being able to say, you know what? I accept selling products that are $1,000. I accept, I welcome $1,000 payments, $1,000 days, $5,000 days. I welcome that into my life. And so it's a mind shift thing. Most people, you know, like Dominic, I heard her saying earlier, we've talked about this many, many times. People are structured in a way where you're worth $10 an hour, okay? And you're worth $13 an hour. And you kind of feel that. And if you try to go for a $20 an hour job, you literally set yourself up for failure because deep inside, you're $13 an hour. And you're like, oh, I hope I get this 20. I hope I get the 16. And that's just not the way that you're going to be able to break through those levels. It's all in the mindset. So we're going to help you guys out. That's huge.
It is a mind shift for sure.
That's huge. You can't break through without that mind breaking up.
When I heard the lady who I was telling you about who made the $100,000 in the past 4 months, on one of her webinars, she said this, and I caught this. You gotta pay attention and get the golden nuggets when you hear like successful people talk. She said, everybody has 250. She said, people can find that under their couch. That's the lowest level program she ever do. She don't do lower programs to that. She said everybody has it. So when you change your mindset to everybody has that, you get people who say they don't have the money right there. Yes, of course, but her mindset is they got it. They got it. $1,000 mindset. $3,000. She's like $5,000. You didn't get that on a credit card. Or her mindset was completely different, way different. And I caught that, and I was like, wow, her belief is different.
Right.
It's really a shift of mindset. Literally, when she said that, it really literally instantly changed my mind from, oh, people don't got the money to yes, they do.
Right.
Once you learn how to do it. If you don't, it's gonna be hard to find those type of people, right? Do y'all get what I'm saying? It's really truly a mindset shift.
If you don't accept it, it won't accept you, and that's the law.
Yeah, so it really caught me. I was like, whoa. And then my other mentor, he was like, he makes $1 million a year, or more, 5 million or some crazy number, I forget. He said, my minimum buy-in is $1,000 or more. I was like, these people crazy. Not crazy, but I'm like, dang, these people are different. It's a whole different conversation. I'm like, what the heck? He's like, I don't deal with it. He's like, I don't. It wasn't like he was talking about people or anything or brush people. He was like, because they're going to give me a headache. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, these people on a whole nother level. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? And it wasn't even because they was rich. It was even when they was broke. They learned this from their mentors. And it passed down. So it's so important to have a mentor on who's doing it and all these things, because you're going to win by osmosis. Okay? Exactly. Charles said, if you're hungry, you'll eat. Yep. Negativity is darkness. Positivity is light. Yes, Debbie. Yes. Facts. All right, so if you guys want to take advantage, just send me a message or Send Aaron, whoever invited you, just send them a message and say that I'm ready. Let us know what level you want to join in. We're gonna be tracking everybody. We are in pre-launch, so for this first week, we just getting the people together to see who wants to join what level. Yada yada, blah blah blah. Placing you, getting you guys trained on how to invite properly. Getting your payment information so we can know where to send your payment. And like I said, when you get a payment, you owe us a testimonial. Because when we set up your pages, we're gonna have it to where it's a webinar, and then we're gonna have like 50 to 100 testimonials. And when people come to that page, it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, all these people making money.
Overkill.
I want to do this. It's gonna be like overkill. So, yeah. Okay. It's no residual, honey, at the 250. It's just one time at the 250. You only got to pay one time. But you do want to be like on a residual level if you can afford it. Definitely do that. Okay. It's just $250. It's a $25 admin fee, and you get access to 2 programs in one. Okay. And then so once we get everybody in, you guys will be receiving your payments this week. Okay. This week, it depends on when did you join. So some of you will get the payments this week, some of you will get it next week, the next week. Okay, because it's gonna be people. There's some people waiting to get paid. Some people joining today. Some people joining tomorrow. So we're just gonna respect people's order. We just gathering the payments right now so that we can have a huge influx. So we be like, oh my gosh, these people made this much. This. So y'all get it?
Y'all understand?
Builder link to the new. I have to check on that internet, see if we can add the builder link to that back office. At what level do the residual kick in? The residual is the $25 and $100 per month, y'all. Okay, that's how you get residual. If you do the $250 and up, you're gonna get the one-time payments and the residual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready already. Okay. All right, so
get in the front already.
All right, y'all. I will see you guys in the next webinar. You guys can come on tomorrow if you like. Bring guests if you like. All right. Like I said, we're in pre-launch right now. The system is already ready, and we'll see y'all. And
thanks for coming out.
Bye.
Ciao.
Love y'all. Yeah, I'll send you the link. Message me, y'all, when you're ready for the link. Okay.
Do that right now, because I'm about to go hit a pillow in the face.
Bye.